Welcome back, Aries, to On Day Zen Tarot from the Great White North in Ottawa, Canada. And hello, everyone that's new to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today's read is going to be a general read. This can be anything from work, health, love, career, friends, family, you name it. All I ask is that you do take what resonates, what makes sense for your personal situation. If it doesn't fit into your life or your story, just let it go. All right? Try not to force it. And also take into consideration that roles and genders can be reversed. So I'm going to start with a quick snapshot here for you just to see what I can get from the cards here for the week ahead for some of you. What message do we have for Aries? What message do we have for Aries? Long distance between you. Okay, so there could be a long distance between you and somebody else. Long distance type of relationship. Take a time out. Oh, well, maybe because it is long distance, you're deciding that it's not working. It's just for some of you, right? So you're going to take a time out because, again, obviously a long distance. I mean, sometimes, that can make the heart grow fonder. But, I mean, if it's permanently a long distance, then, maybe you're just growing apart. So you just want to see what it's like maybe without them for a little while. And you're going to learn through this. So I think that what you're going to discover is that you don't really like long distance relationships, right? You're going to learn through this that maybe, it's not a good idea for you. Maybe you need something a little closer to home, someone that can really, you can really have quality time with, and not just, I have no idea how often you see or hear from this person, but it's just like, it's hard to have a true commitment if you don't see them physically or be around them very often. So, okay, well, let's see what else I can get. So again, that's just for some of you out there, right? What else do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries? All right, a soul connection. So this is a connection between souls that recognize each other from a past life. Okay. So, all right, so this connection obviously is, maybe that's why you were in it in the first place, because you just feel like you felt really connected to this person. But again, now you feel like maybe you just don't feel like it's working as in a relationship. Oh, wow. Engagement, marriage, next level of commitment. All right. So maybe you're taking a time out to think, is it ever going to lead to something like this? Is it ever going to become this serious where you'll ever get to this point? Or is it just kind of a waste of your time right now? Maybe you can't see this in the future. Or, maybe if you do get married to this person, you won't be able, maybe they do something for a job or something where they're always away all the time, and you're realizing now that this might not work for you. But definitely I see marriage and coming together in that way is definitely part of the reason why you may need to take some time out. And running. Reality can sometimes feel too hard to face. So running. Okay. Well, I think that basically you're feeling, like the reality is the way things are now, it's not working for you. You don't have that quality time together. And if you're just worried, if, like I said, if you get into a serious commitment, or maybe you already are, maybe you are married to this person already, but you just do not see them enough. You don't spend enough time together. And it really is causing a roadblock. And maybe you're considering on going in another direction, right, with this running shoe on. So let's see what else we get. Again, this isn't everybody's story. I'm going to do a tarot spread now to see what messages I get from that. Okay. I'm going to be using the Wizard's Tarot for your tarot spread here. What message do we have for Aries? Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. The Hermit. And we have the King of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So for some of you, I feel that you're feeling very trapped in a way that you feel like you can't escape, right? She's got her hands bound behind her, but these swords are around her. Just it can be very mentally where you feel trapped in something that you don't want to be in, a situation. The reality is you can't actually walk away. Your feet aren't bound. So you are able to actually just move in the direction that you want to be in. It's just, you kind of keep yourself in this place. So again, feeling stuck. And with the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so as you can see from her face, she's not very happy, this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords has been through a lot, right? She's not just, someone that, she's not naive in any way. She suffered some real pain throughout her life. And because of that, you have to be very honest with her, okay? She could be divorced, widowed, separated. Something definitely has impacted her life to a point where she just expects honesty at this point. And she can see a liar coming before they even open their mouth. So if you try to be dishonest with her, she will know it already in advance before you even approach her. She's very clever, very smart. But I see you taking on these qualities. So right now, some of you she can be technically single too, often this queen. Feeling kind of stuck right now. Maybe you're having problems putting yourself out there, right? At this point, maybe you just feel like there is nobody out there that you can trust at this point. And the reason why I'm saying that, I see the Hermit. You definitely had to go within, okay? You've been very isolated, or you've been isolating yourself, and you've been trying to figure out with this Lantern, you've been trying to figure out your own path. But I think the reason why you're in this mode is you may have been involved with this King of Pentacles reversed. See, upright, the King is someone very reliable, respectable, someone that's honest, someone you can trust. They might have a lot of money. They might have a good job. Yeah, but it's just they're very positive. But when it's reversed, this can be someone that took advantage of you in some way. The Money Digger card. The person that you couldn't trust. And they weren't reliable. And I think that's why perhaps, some of you may have taken on the qualities of this queen, right? You can't escape. You feel like you're kind of trapped in your own mind right now because you're worried about putting yourself out there again. You don't want to get involved with somebody like that, okay? This other person may have really hurt you in some way. And maybe you have attempted to date again and put yourself out there, but, it seems like you've met more than one person that in the end, they weren't being honest with you. And some of them may have had, it may just be, like I said, the money digger type, just after your finances, or you're, trying to find a comfortable situation. Anyway, there's definitely some trust issues going on there. Now let me do the Crow Tarot for some clarification. these are really kind of stiff cards. I just got them, so what message do we have? Let's clarify the Eight of Swords first. Just this feeling of, yeah, not being able to escape. It's like a mental block that you have right now that you can't get past. And we have the Three of Cups reversed. All right, so it's making sense now. Three of Cups reversed can be a third-party situation. So, yeah. Now I see why you're totally taking on the quality of the Queen of Swords, right? You may have been swindled in some way to start with. It's like you're meeting the wrong people, but there could have also been a third-party situation where someone cheated on you as well in the past. And that was very painful for you. And you're just really worried now about putting yourself out there. You know that you want to meet somebody, right? You want to have somebody in your life, but at the same time, you just don't seem to be meeting the quality people that you're hoping to meet. So at this point, sometimes you're thinking maybe it's just better off to be single. And we have the Ace of Swords reversed. And this is like a lost victory. So with regards to the Queen of Swords, it's like you just haven't been successful when it comes to finding the right person for you. And again, you detest finding out that someone's lying to you. Now the Ace of Swords, anytime there's an ace, it's something that you can take a hold of while it's present. But I see it's like, maybe there's been attempts or something to try to start something, but it's like, I feel like you never quite want to take a hold of it, because maybe there's always some kind of untruth that you find, some kind of lie or some kind of deception. So nothing really gets off the ground. So it's just about, just having no luck at all, right? And again, like I said, the Queen of Swords detests any kind of dishonesty. And you feel like that's pretty much what you've been getting recently. Now with the Hermit, oh boy, so we have the Three of Swords. Third party situation again, the Three of Swords. Look at that heart, pierced heart. You've been really wounded. Really, really wounded and hurt. And it could be like, again, I feel like could be more than one person that has done this to you, for some of you. But yeah, you felt that pain. And you just definitely do not want to be there again, as to why you've really, become a bit of a hermit, right? You're keeping yourself, you'd rather be safe than sorry, but putting yourself out there to meet someone that's just going to hurt you all over again. And with the King of Pentacles reversed, we have the this is the Nine of Swords, but reversed. So yeah, this is definitely a lot of stress, It's kept you up at night. It could even be creating some kind of insomnia. I mean, things are starting to get better, right? They're starting to get better. I feel like slowly but surely you want to come out of your shell. It's just, this is something that really, 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 this is total third-party situation going on here by a real snake. And it's deep wounds. They cut you deep emotionally. Now, I'm going to do some tea leaves here to see. I'm sorry you're going through this, some of you. This is really hard to deal with. Oh, a couple of cards jumped there. Okay, let's see what some of these cards have to say. So, shark. The shark. It says, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Okay. Oh, wow. And we know who the shark was. So I think that's why you're being very careful about putting yourself out there. because you do feel like there's more than one person, especially online. You're finding there's just people you just can't seem to trust. It's like you may start to speak to somebody, or it doesn't necessarily have to be online, but you just may have started more than once, maybe to put yourself out there just to find out that they weren't telling the truth about something. And you've already been impacted by someone that was just after your money, really, and the things that you offer for comfort. So you just don't want to find that shark again, right? Table, hard work ahead. So it's going to be very hard work, obviously, for you to break out of this shell that you've created for yourself. But you know that you have to do it, right? You know that you have to do it at this point. You can't. There are people that you can trust, and you do know that. So obviously, keeping yourself isolated, you're never going to give these people the opportunity to get to know you. So you know it's going to take a lot of hard work on your part to mentally accept that maybe it's time to move on from this deceitful energy that's hurt you in the past. And what do we have here? We have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Okay. Why do you see that some of you will be successful? Okay. And I saw the Nine of Swords reverse. So things are starting to get better. Okay. They're not as bad as perhaps they were. Or, if this hasn't happened yet, or just the process of happening, things will get better for you. Okay. You will overcome this problem. April. Oh, there's a time frame. So April, it may not be till April till you really start to feel 100% better. So it's going to take a little time. Tree, affairs with your family. All right. So, affairs with your family. Well, I'm certainly hoping that this snake didn't have an affair with somebody in your family, or somebody that you considered family. It can, maybe the financial part of it, though, whoever this snake was, this person, it could be someone that you're divorced from, or someone that you were living with. Maybe it did, their deceit did actually impact the whole family. And weeping willow, family sorrow. Yeah, so I see that there is some kind of family sorrow involved. So it's not just you that was impacted by this person. So because of that, maybe that's why you're extra on guard, right? You're protecting yourself. You're protecting your family. Things are going to get better, okay? April, that's not too far off. And again, not everybody is a shark and a snake. So, Aries, well, that's a tough read. But listen, you take care of yourself. And if you did like this read, please remember to like, share, subscribe. And also remember to leave me a comment, because I do love to hear your comments. Peace and love, my friends. I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Take care for now. Bye.